This is Chandler Waller for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm delighted to be joined by Sam Maxwell. Sam, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, enjoying the lead up to Christmas.
Good. Obviously, we just witnessed Liam Williams versus Alantez Fox. Just like to get your quick reaction to that fight.
Great performance by Liam. He looks devastating at this weight, and I think he's destined for a world title. He looks superb.
Now, obviously, it was WBO mandatory. How would you see that fight playing out if he was to meet Andrade sometime next year?
I think he's got every chance to win. He's built so much momentum. He looks devastating at this new weight. He looks strong, tough, and I think it's a genuine 50-50 fight, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for that fight to watch.
Obviously, I haven't spoken to you since the Conor Parker victory. Just talk to me about your performance and how have you reflected on it since?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the fight. I worked on a few things. I showed my what I wanted to do going into the fight is show my boxing ability and show you I can move, and it's more about me than just a punch. And I think I got the chance to do that, and I enjoyed it. Really did enjoy it.
And just really, obviously, we're coming to the end of the year. How would you reflect on your 2019 as a whole?
It was a good year in terms of exposure. I got a lot of exposure and finished on a high with a good win over Conor Parker. But I want to be more active next year. I want to have 4 or 5 fights, whereas this year I only had 3. And looking forward to 2020, big 2020. And I've been told, enjoy my Christmas because I'm going to be very active next year. So I'm excited now.
I was just going to come on to your 2020. Obviously, what's next for you? What's the path that you want to take, and what sort of fights do you want in the next year?
I want big fights, and I think I'm ready. I think I've shown in my last performance. I'm ready for it now, the big fights now. And I've been told by my promoters and my managers that it's going to be a busy year next year. I'm going to be very active, and I'm just looking forward to it. I'm excited.
Okay, just whilst I've got you, just want to get your thoughts on a couple of fights, sort of past and future. Ruiz-Joshua 2. Anthony Joshua going over in Diria to reclaim his world heavyweight titles. I'm sure you watched the fight, as did all of us. What were your thoughts on Anthony Joshua's performance?
I thought he was brilliant, yeah. Just did exactly what he needed to do to get the win. And it was easy, comfortable. And I'm glad he did. I'm so happy for him. For boxing, the whole of boxing benefits when Joshua's doing well. So, I'm glad he's back the champ.
And obviously, he's got the mandatories with the IBF and the WBO, and it's sort of, who's going to go first. There's Usyk and there's Pulev. There's the Walder Fury too in a couple of months. But who would you like to see Anthony Joshua face next year?
I'd love to see him fight Tyson Fury. I think that'd be just unreal, especially if Tyson can beat Wilder, and then Joshua v Fury would be just next level. And one for the history books. It's probably one of the greatest fights in British history. And I hope that happens.
Wilder Fury 2. Might as well get your thoughts on it. I'm hearing that it's going to be announced in the next few days. I'm hoping that it'll be an early Christmas present for us all. It'll be nice to find out that is officially going to happen. Talk to me about that fight. Do you see it happening any differently to the first one?
No, I think it's going to be similar. I think Fury's just a superb boxer, and he's going to outbox Wilder. It's just whether he can stay away from the power that Wilder's got. He's got freaky power, but yeah, I think it's going to play out the same. Fury's going to box brilliantly, superb, like he always does, but just hopefully stay away from the big shots from Wilder. Because he can knock anyone out. He can knock anyone out, yeah. Except for Fury, actually. Fury got up. But I hope he don't get tested like that again. I hope he just doesn't take any big shots, just boxes lovely like he did first time without taking any big shots. That's what I'm hoping.
There is one fight which sort of is flying under the radar, but I think obviously it's in your weight division. It'd be great to get your thoughts on it. Jose Carlos Ramirez versus Victor Postel for the unified titles in the early part of next year. How would you, if you can give me a quick breakdown of that fight, how do you see it going?
Yeah, well, I think Postel's got the experience, but I think he's coming to the end of his career now, whereas Ramirez is just fresh and he's starting to take off. And I think that's going to pay. That's going to prove in a fight. I think he's going to be too fresh, too hungry, and going to get there. I think he'll stop Postel in the later rounds. Going to be a great fight. Good fight though.
Okay, and just finally, like I said, as we're coming to the end of 2019, 2020 just around the corner. If you could see any 3 fights in 2020, what 3 fights would they be?
Joshua Fury, Wilder Fury, and Lomachenko, Gervonta Davis. I'd like that. That'd be good. But he's fighting Teofimo Lopez. That's a quality fight as well already. Like, so yeah, Lomo against someone, Devontae maybe. Yeah.
Okay, well, Sam Maxwell, thank you very much for your time. I hope you have a great Christmas, and just once again, thanks for speaking to myself on Boxing Social.
Thank you.